Hi, welcome back to All About the Alternative. I'm the Gadget Lady, and today, yes, we're in a new studio. We're in a new home, and so I now have a YouTube space. And so this is where I'm going to be doing all my videos from now on, except for I now actually have a space in my kitchen, living room area that I'm going to be doing some of the recipes that I planned on doing way back when. So, I know everything's delayed, everything was not the way we planned, but, you know, life is what it is, and we have to do different things to make things work, so this is how it went. So, so now I have a light strip here. I can make this light into whatever I want it to be. I can decorate this side of my room, of the wall, for anything else I want to put here. And I can also do different angles. There's another camera here as well, which I'm going to be utilizing as well. And so you'll see all of that. Hopefully you'll get a good look at different things. I'll be able to demonstrate some things. With the other table I have here, I'm going to be able to show how to do some things, as well as showing the recipes. All that stuff that I wanted to do before, I just couldn't do because the space didn't allow for it. I'm planning on doing all of that now. So a little bit at a time. We'll get the game going again. You know, I just had a lot going on. And so, you know, so in between doing everything, I'm going to plan to do that. So you'll see all of that coming up. And so I have lots of plans. And so now I can have all my flags set up as well. So the seasonal flag will be about here. My other two regular three regular, those two flags, as well as my sign, will be here. And then I can also change for whatever holiday it is, or I can put up something else in this space. I'm not doing that right there. It's right here. So I do have for the Chinese New Year, which is starting today, and so I don't know if I'll be putting out this video today, maybe tomorrow. I'm going to try to do it today. But we now have all of that. I have the ring light. I have everything here. I can change that light up to be whatever I want it to be. Right now it's just changing colors. I have another one of these lights. I can kind of make it kind of psychedelic. If I do a live and I want to do some different coloring as I'm talking, I can change the lights as I'm talking, because it's all set up by Bluetooth. And even these lights are set up by Bluetooth, and so are those two lights as well. They breathe a little bit, but they also have the ability to go with the sound. I can do different programming for those lights. I know there's nothing on the screen right now, but I can also do putting something up on that. I have another screen that I can put in this place. I can display some things here as well. So I can actually do a lot of stuff with this room now that I couldn't do before, and I'm looking forward to all of that. So hopefully you can look forward to that as well with me. I tried doing this as a live, but I didn't really plan it out that well, so I didn't really have it, you know, I didn't put out the information I was going to do a live, so I didn't have too many takers, so I just figured, well, I'll just redo the whole thing this way. So hopefully you can give me a like and a subscribe, and give me any comments below of what you'd like to see differently here. If there's something I know there's a lot of flashing going on right now because I'm trying to set it all up, just making sure that it's all working. And yeah, so there's lots of fun stuff that I'm going to be showing. I've got lots of gadgets that I had planned before everything started to go a little crazy for me last year. So I've done some videos, which you've probably seen recently, were the ones I did at the trailer. We were living there for a little bit, and as the alternative goes, I would have liked to have done more videos there, but the space just wasn't allowing it. And so I did a little bit, but not enough that I could continue doing a lot that I wanted to do. And I really did. I wanted to, there was tons of stuff I could have done, and I probably will wind up showing some of the things that I came up with, some ideas. Just the space in the actual trailer just didn't allow for that. So here we are. I'm going to be doing all that stuff now, a little bit at a time. So there's trailer ideas, which is alternatives for cooking in a trailer, for some of the gadgets to keep you that you can use, and some of the fun stuff, and some of the stuff we have for being on a permanent site, which is a lot of people don't do because they're usually traveling all over and they don't have a permanent site. Well, we have a permanent site on our trailer, so there's some things that we can discuss and talk about, and I can explain how we did things and what we did even in winter to keep ourselves going, which is going to be very interesting as well, because a lot of people just don't talk about what to do, and so we can give suggestions. I can get my husband involved in this too, that maybe he can talk about some of how he enjoyed it or didn't enjoy it, and things we just had to do. And so we're in a new place. So this is, I'm sure there's some changes I'm still going to make here yet. Like I said, you can comment below if there's any changes you'd like to see or things you'd like to see differently done. But I'm a person who likes a lot of lights too and stuff like that, so I'd like to make it colorful, and that was the reason behind when I saw the flags and I thought, oh hey, this is something I can actually decorate my room with, my space with, and it'll look like, there's a lot of fun with it. So yeah, and if you're new to my channel, I'm just going to give a little bit of information as well. I guess that's something I should explain. I'm all about the alternative. Things that are different. What can you see differently? Talk about differently. Gadgets that can improve your life. Lifestyles that are different. Things that are different. It's not so much the other alternative stuff that is the woke society stuff. It's not really that. Just to clarify that. But, there are things that we can talk about in that way too. I've learned a little bit about some religions and stuff like that, just for my own my own feeling. I wanted to learn, and so I also started reading a lot of information about some of the different cultures, and I've always had a fascination with backgrounds and cultures, lifestyles, things like that. And a lot of people do the cults. I'm not going to do the cults so much, but I might do a deep dive into one or two of those and the lifestyles and some of the different things that that are out there. And let's talk a little bit about some politics, some stuff maybe going on some of the other channels. I might wind up doing some of that too. I can probably do a little bit more of the commentary side that I actually thought maybe I could have done back before. I wasn't quite set up for that, so of course now I probably can, and so I'm going to work on that as well. So what you'll see behind me here is this space. Okay, so I have my sign that I made, which is my All About the Alternative sign, and then I have this one is just a welcoming sign, and this one here, the whole thing is this never stop believing, but actually was supposed to be the miracles happen every day. This was actually a friend that was that spoke to me very often and came to me every time, and as he was leaving, he would say, he would basically say that. He would say, miracles happen every day, and it was something I used as a quote, and it just I had never put a spiritual connection to it before that. And then suddenly I found this, and so this is a spiritual connection to it in a different way for me, and which is an alternative. So, but I'm going to talk a lot more about those alternatives and things as well over time. Now that I have this space, I can probably do a lot more. I can do some lives, which will be a lot better because I'll have the ability to do different things. The other camera will probably also help me with that too. So I'm looking forward to a lot of that. Like I said, if you want to give me a comment below on what you'd like to see, what alternatives do you look for? And also, if you can give me a like and a subscribe, if you like the content that I'm doing, on some of the other things as well. You might see before last year I had a lot of stuff about fame, and it was just I was very into the fine arts at one time, and Fame was the show that was the in thing long before Glee ever came around. it was famed. So, so I started putting out those videos, and that was almost 18 years ago now. So it was a long time. And so I left those videos on. It basically gave me a lot of views, which is great. I'm not monetized for any of those videos, so they're just there. And there's still a great big following for those videos. So I don't want to move them right now. I may move them eventually to members only. And if I get enough members only, I will probably wind up moving straight to a members only section as well. So you'll see that. And probably once this really takes off, I had a lot of views. I also had a lot of subscribers, which gave me my monetization, which is great. But this is not my full-time job. It probably never will be. I do have a full-time job, which is why you probably won't see me on a regular basis posting a video. I will do them as often as I can. I am planning to do a lot of things around holidays and around about information that would be very helpful for other people. Like I said, I'd like to deep dive into some of those lifestyles and all the gadgets. Why am I called the Gadget Lady is because I was nicknamed Gadget Lady by a family member who you know, because I had all the gadgets, and that was a big thing for me. So you'll see a lot of gadgets that are probably that I've already done, but I got more coming. A lot of them are rechargeable. I am a big fan of rechargeable items. Ones that take USB-C, ones that take micro USB. Not so much on the proprietary ones, just to let you know. But I do try to do that. So I will show them if I have them that are not that are proprietary, and whether I like them or not. There are a few that I do like actually, but I try to stick to more of the rechargeables that are universal, as well as universal chargers for all of those things as well, which you'll see on most of the videos I've already done. But I will be doing more of those. I'll probably elaborate on some more of those. There is some other videos I've done as well that look at some other ideas. Have a look at those. And like I said, give me a comment, like, and a subscribe. And I will see you guys on the next video when I start doing more. And I will be doing some lives very soon as well. Have a good day, everybody. Miracles do happen every day. I've got a new studio.